Hello, 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 hello. That was not even close. Hello, everybody. I hope you are well. Oh, it's your cat's birthday today. That's great. That is awesome. I have no idea when my cats were born. They were saved from elsewhere. Okay, welcome everybody. Just so you know, a couple of things. One, anybody who's new here, we usually spend the first 10 to 15 minutes and I take your questions and talk and that sort of thing, and then I spend the rest of the hour and I answer your political tarot questions. And also, because we have such nice people here who talk to each other and help each other and are so supportive, if you're saying something to me, do put it in all caps. That would so in the chat, so then I know you're talking to me specifically. We have the best moderators anywhere, to whom I am eternally grateful, and you guys rock. Thank you so much for everything you do. And as always, just because it's in the news, 10% of all income that comes into this channel from any source, before this happened and long after this happens, 10% of all income before expenses that comes in is being donated to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks all over the country. Okay, also just last thing, let me get in. I've actually I've already been reading this morning because I don't do enough for my patrons. I know I don't. I'm trying to keep the live streams going, but there's something I really did not want to read on in publicly, and I really don't want to read on publicly. I did 7 related readings, and I put them in. I made 3 graphics out of them, and I put that up on Patreon. So patrons are getting some extra readings today. So I guess there's that. Okay, so let me go through, and you can here. I'll turn this just a little. You can continue to have the nice view out the window rather than just looking at my plain desk here while I gather your questions. Okay, all right, scrolling all the way up, and up. Looking for anything in all caps. I'm fighting back on Twitter and Facebook. What's going on, Kathy? Anyway, I hope you're okay. All right, hi everyone. Hi Autumn. Hello, Celtic Witch Tarot. Is it true that the virus is a combination of HIV? What? Okay, well, Maria, I will add that to the list. Just so you know, I mean, I'm not saying one or the other right now, but if I don't read on your question, or if I don't get to your question, that does not mean it's nothing personal. It is never ever anything personal. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't have favorites. I've got to go with my gut. And if it doesn't ping, Kathy. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Kathy. Diane Starr saw that Trump is under the influence of an ancestral demon that's been in his family for centuries. I've been asked this type of thing for a long time, and maybe today's the day. Okay. Does Nancy Pelosi have some bad info on Trump? Hieroglyphic. Let me read on that again, because what I've been getting is that he hearings, lots of hearings. And is it May or June that Judge Reggie Wilson may release the unredacted Mueller report to Congress, and then in June, is it, that the Supreme Court may rule on oversight of Trump's tax returns? Not sure. Read on Amazon. I've been meaning to read on Amazon and Bezos for a while now. So, and Jeff. Yeah, he's just a wee bit full of himself. This is my happy place. Oh, I'm glad, Jazzy girl. You guys are so nice. You really are, and I love it how nice you are to each other. That makes me so happy. Does Trump really think his ratings are as the best TV ratings? Well, let's see, Lindsay. Let me see what I've got here. If I can, I'll just add that to the list. Will Kansas go blue this election? Let's try. Let's have a look at that. Hunter Biden raked through the it jumped. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find that. Let's see here. Oh, there's a kitty. Hello, kitty. Did I get the ratings? Kansas go blue. Got that. If Hunter Biden is right through the mud, can Will Dems address criminal activities of the Trump kids? Oh, man. Yeah, this election cycle, I am telling you, I cannot even express to you enough how ugly this is going to get. Oh my gosh, Kathy, thank you. Thank you so much. This is going to be so bad between now and election day. They are going to make, the things they're going to say about Biden are going to be the most vile, awful. Biden, Joe, his son, you name it. Okay, let's see here. Where am I? 8 minutes. The armed idiots the armed idiots who should have been arrested in Michigan. Yeah. And how many black children have been killed for having a toy gun or being on the roof of their own homes at night. May 12th for the tax returns, I heard. Oh gosh, I hope so. Diane's Terror said the demon came from Germany. German demons. Sorry, I just... Let's see here. Yes, we have the best troll slayers. Just heard new polls have Trump at 49%. Look. There are people avoiding the news in a big way. Just so you know. They're sick of hearing about it and all right, let me see here. Oh, I know, Trump. I just saw something that wasn't in all caps. It just, when I hit it, I know Trump's family's from Germany. And his mother was from Scotland, but his father's family's from Germany. Will this country ever be run by a group instead of just one president? That's interesting. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but I will. May 12th, Supreme Court. Trump's taxes. I don't think we're going to get to that today, but I've read on it and I will again. That's for certain. Is Trump ready to pardon Flynn and maybe Stone? Yes, but we could add that to the list. Okay, I'm just going to stop there. I'm so sorry if I missed your question, and there's no way I can get through all of these, but I'm going to try. I'm going to go with what my gut is telling me. All right. I'm going to comment with all of those questions so I don't lose them. Lawnmower alert. Oh, there's definitely a lawnmower, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh my God, the lawnmower. Dun dun dun. You guys are so funny. All right, we're at 11 minutes. Let's start. Let's start out here. Okay. Okay, we gotta, come on, we gotta start with the German demon at 11 minutes. All right, kitten. We're gonna read on if Trump is haunted by an ancestral demon from Germany. German demons. And if you're thinking I'm making fun of the person who originally said this, no. Or for the person who's asking the question, no. I'm making fun of the whole thing for the simple reason that this is a topic that you have to laugh. You have to laugh or cry. And I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to let this dark energy near me. I'm going to keep a nice little bubble of humor. And my guides can help me. So, yes, it's a boo-boo. Let's see. Oh, somebody sees a bird. Okay. German. Let me just see if I can tilt this down just a little bit so you can still see the kitty, but I can hold up the cards. Okay. Oh, and yes, I didn't get a chance. I was going to grab a couple of these as an early lunch to something for my stomach, but I didn't even get to that. But anyway. All right, German demon, traveling. It's a traveling demon been around the world. Sorry. All right. Does the Trump family, is there an ancestral demon? Let's see what we've got here. All right, that would be the ancestral part. All right, I'm going to tilt this down. There we go. Whoops. There we go. All right. That should do it. Five of Cups, Page of Swords, Emperor, Moon, Sun. No, I'm not saying the person who originally said this. I'm not familiar with Diane, to be honest, but I've never gotten anything like that. I've gotten that the Drumpf curse is how ignorant, willfully ignorant, and corrupt they are, and that's their own choice. And any of them could break it at any time, but they left Germany. The family left Germany because of disappointment. I mean, that's the card of disappointment. And then there's Page of Swords, which is starting out. Actually, this is communication. Might be when Trump was young, and being fascinated with the media, his, I believe, Uranus, which is the planet of the media, is in the same place. It is conjunct his sun, which is his sense of self. And this is, he went into the media, and now he's the emperor, not president, emperor. And it's just, it's coming to light just how emotionally volatile he is. So there's definitely talk of, the ancestral something, but this is that's the card for the reading, and that is his family in the past. But these other cards are him. It isn't even his father or his mother or any. I mean, those 4 cards. Those are Trump. That's not Fred. That's not his siblings. That's not even the son. It's not. It's like, if it's at all related, it's just clear how genetics and then their use of what they've got is not great. That's what I've got. So I'm not getting that. I have never gotten anything off of Trump other than the fact that these are his decisions. He is like this because he is choosing to be like this. But here, actually, I'll ask that. Are Trump's bad actions, are they his own doing? I mean, maybe is fate controlling him? Could the demon be the dark energy he surrounds himself with? That's a good question, Susan. Is this his own choice? Like, could he choose to suddenly go, oh my gosh, you mean I'm massively hurting everybody, and I've suddenly decided I'm going to be a nice person? I mean, let's see about that. Is this his choice, or is he fated? Does he have control over, 2 in the middle. Does he have control over how awful he is? Oh, he's definitely unhinged. Unstable. The unstable genius with a J. Okay, first of all, 6 of Wands. And it's just his victory. He wants to tell you about his electoral college win, and yeah. His hair is the way it is partially because of his mother. Did you ever see his mother's hair? Yeah, that's his mother's influence there. I got 2 for the center. That's the card of decision. And his decision to act on everything, but there's something missing. That moral, and I get this especially in the steampunk deck. There's a component missing. For all that he has, it's the morals. It's his decisions that are bad. And then we get the star, so it's very public. And then you get the 7 of Swords, which is the thief card. These are his decisions. Yeah, and now he's, it's not like the Wheel of Fortune or, I mean, the only major arcana here is his fame. So no, this is Trump's fault. Make no mistake. This is Trump's own stupid fault. And it just dawned on me that I'm using this deck, and I'm wearing a red shirt, and I am so in the 70s. I was born in the very early 70s, and that was my childhood right there. The run up to the bicentennial, this was it right there. People would have like a red shirt, and like these would be the trousers, or what have you. All right. Is JFK still messing with him in the Oval Office? Last time I read on that, what I got was they're not messing with him as much as they used to. But they are so angry. They're angry. That's the wrong word. They are like standing glowering at him. So, okay. I'm just gonna, oh, well, we're here. Does Trump really think of his ratings as the best TV ratings? All right, we're at 21. Does Trump think of his ratings as the best TV ratings? Okay. Does Trump think of his ratings? Does he really think the polls are a lie? Which is also another question here. Does Trump really think he has the best ratings? And I mean, does he just delude himself about numbers, or does he just decide that the reality is what he says it is? Does Trump really think he has the best ratings? And no. No, he doesn't. Moon, Temperance. Thank you, Deborah. Knight of Wands. Seven of Wands. The Sun. No, he knows he's in trouble. He knows it. You know, he gets upset and people try to calm him down, but he's on the defensive, and a lot of this bad stuff he's done has come to light. And this is the card I get for Junior, who goes out and defends his father, usually with the same level of genius that one would expect. So, no, he knows. I'm surprised he knows, but he knows. He's just going to say the kind of salesmanship that he took part in. I mean, I was in sales, and I'm very proud. I'm not going to be humble about this. I'm going to say I was very good. I was very good in sales. My numbers were twice what the best person, next best person was, and that person was twice what the next person was. His numbers were twice as good as the person below him, and then everybody else was back there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was good. And so I understand. My father was in sales and marketing his whole career, so I understand the different ways you can be in sales. I was successful because I cared, and I believed in the product, and I really did believe it would help people, and so that's what I focused on. Trump, there's a lot, his brand of salesmanship is, there's a lot more lying. There's a lot more lying. Dave, could we not talk about that, please? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. But, yeah, there's a lot of lying involved. So what he will say is it's the best, it's the greatest, there are only two left, when in fact there's absolutely nobody there. That kind of lying, I don't like, but that's what they do. That's what he does. There are recordings of, Ivanka doing it. That's what he taught his children. He taught them to lie. And, oh, thank you, Linda. Oh my gosh, that means a lot to me. Okay. So since we're in there, are they going to drag Hunter Biden back into this mess? And therefore, then, you know, Republicans pull in Hunter Biden, and then the Democrats go after Trump's kids. And is this going to become? I mean, I know these fights are going to get ugly. Ugly. Oh, my cat Alex just came up to listen to you. The kitties. Precious kitties. Precious people. Alright, I'm sitting here with my eyes closed. I'm trying to reach out for the energy. You're going to drag the kids in and... Oh man, this energy is awful. This energy is so bad. I mean, think of what they did with Benghazi, and think about what the Republicans did with Hillary's emails. They had, you know, this is going to be worse because they are backed into a corner. First of all, Trump showed them the way. Trump showed the Republicans that they don't have to have any limits. And here, let me close this. There. There's talking going on outside, so at least I can make things quiet about that. All right. Trump has shown them that there is no limit. And that, plus the fact that they know their numbers are down, it's why they feel they absolutely have got to have voter suppression. They have got to intimidate people. They have got to scream at people. They have got to, no holds barred, as dirty as possible. So are they going to drag the kids in? They're going to drag everything they possibly can. Oh my gosh, it's going to get ugly. It's going to stay ugly until, and what I keep getting is it's going to stay ugly until all of the stuff starts coming out about Trump. Knight of Cups. Actually, this is Democrats defending him, but the difference is that I don't think people automatically just assume that Biden or anybody has, you know, no skeletons in their closet. I think we are more willing to say, but this is the Knight of Cups, and this tends to be the older children or the active children, or it's like the parents will be the king or queen, and then some children will be pages, but like this would be Hunter, this would be Junior, this would be Ivanka. This isn't so much Eric. All right, that's what crossed my mind. I was trying not. A silly joke came to mind when it was the ask about, you know, is the Trump family, you know, haunted by a demon, and it was like, you mean Eric? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so what are they going to do? Yeah, Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Fool, Ace of, yeah, until the truth comes out about President Bone Spurs, President Idiot, President Breathe Bleach. It's just going to be, oh, and that's Junior. They're just going to go everything. They know the Republicans can't win. They cannot retain power just based on the numbers. And their base is shrinking. And this whole mess happening, yeah, they are definitely going to go after the kids, because I've got the Knight of Cups here and I've got the Knight of Wands there. Biden is a Scorpio, which is a water sign, which is cups, and Trump is well, he keeps coming up as, even though he's a Gemini, Trump always comes up as the King of Wands. Well, Gemini opposite his moon is in Sagittarius, maybe that's what it is, but Trump always comes up as the King of Wands. So these would be the children. This one's for the reading, and this is the center of the reading. But it's going to get so, they have to distract from this. They absolutely, anything, so they can talk about this and not Trump getting up there and saying that people should, you know, stick a UV flashlight where the sun don't shine. It's going to get ugly. It is going to get so ugly. And if you're upset now, it's like, oh, these allegations, or, oh, what this is being said here, or gosh, he does look tired today, or oh, he didn't speak properly. You're in for a really long, stressful year, because I would recommend, if you are a Democrat, put one thought in your mind, and that is vote blue no matter who, and just get on with your life. So, let's see here. What is next? Okay, let's move on to Kansas and then Michigan. All right, we are at 30, 31. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. It was farther down than I thought it was. All right, let's just say 32. State of Michigan, armed protesters, which is just crazy. Fight back with the truth is a very good idea, Kathy. So, Michigan. Armed protesters, Governor, is it Whitmer? Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? How are you doing, good boy? How are you doing, good boy? Here, I'll turn this a little bit so I can see the kitty. Because I can hold up the cards, but there's only one kitty. Yes, there is. There's only one kitty. Well, there are two kitties in the house, but there's only one Bailey Boo. There's only one Boo Boo kitty. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Sorry. Michigan. Armed protests. Governor Whitmer. Whitmore. Michigan. It's got better energy than the Trumps. I can tell you that. Page of rods, yeah. Wands, rods are wands. Wands are fire signs, and if you think about it, a fire stick would be guns. But you'll notice their pages are not kings, they're not even knights. It's a lot of it just show, and making a statement because they feel like they're not being heard. Because, oh my gosh, worst thing ever. You know, the most people are not going for Republican ideas. All right, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the High Priestess with the 2 of Wands. Okay. They're feeling aggrieved. This is the Governor Whitmer. Yeah, this is her communicating. This is her remaining very calm, using higher wisdom, and this is the card of communicating. Because these people feel aggrieved, and people like this, what they believe in, it's a very zero-sum game in the world. It's very much, there's only so much to go around, and those those brown people, brown, black, whatever, red, yellow, whatever they, racist, horrible thing they want to say, they're taking from me, and I'm going to fight back. I'm going to get my boomstick. I'm going to get my fire stick out. And they're not looking at all the advantages they already have and what they do have and appreciating what they have. They're not appreciating it. They're saying, this is going to be taken away from me. That's not really appreciation. Yeah, there's a lot. This beautiful situation I'm in now, where I'm able to spend time with you, and I'm able to read cards, and you know, this is great, and I'm very great when I've got the cats here, and I found Alfie when he disappeared, and I really appreciate this. But it could end. It could change. Life changes. So it's not appreciation to be like, I have to hold on with everything that I have, especially when they have so much. But they're feeling aggrieved, but she's going to stay calm, and she's going to just communicate her truth, and that's what I'm getting there. I'm not getting, you know, the devil and if I was getting like the devil and the moon and death, I'd be worried. I'm not worried. They're just, it's kind of like that old saying about, I can't hear you over how loud your outfit is. They are screaming in every way they can think possible. If it's physical screaming, but also they're with the guns, carrying the guns, doing what, yeah. All right, Kansas, where are we? We are at 37. 37, will Kansas go blue this election? Kansas. Just want to look at the map. I don't know. I just feel like I should just look at it. Maybe that's going to help. Kansas, right there. Kansas. Is Kansas going to go Democratic during the 2020 election? Is Kansas going to... Is Kansas going to go Democratic during the 2020 election? I'm getting a reddish purple. It's the color that just popped into my head. Is Kansas going to... Kansas, not Michigan, Kansas. We're over in Kansas. Is Kansas going to go Democratic? Does Kansas do voter suppression? King of Swords, the Magician. This is shenanigans. Five of Pentacles, the Sun. Six of Pentacles. What do they? Okay, what these three cards? That feels so much like voter suppression. Communicating that there aren't as many polls, or the polls have been moved to some weird place last minute that people can't get to. It's not on a bus route. You know, that sort of garbage. Purging. This is, we will hold power in any way we can. And I'm not saying the Democrats are completely free of that kind of corruption. It's just less, a lot less. But this is taking the people the Republicans in charge, who's I don't even know who the governor is, but taking charge to stay in power. However, there's a crack in that because people are suffering and they didn't get their relief checks, and there are crops. Governor's Democrat. Well, that's good. There are crops rotting in fields, and this is, anyone who watched the channel knows that the Six of Pentacles is my favorite card because it's the card of generosity. It's the card of weighing what you have and taking part and giving that to those who are less fortunate, which is something I do. I've built into my life, which also, to be perfectly honest, also helps with when people are in. Something I also had to institute because I am a bleeding heart and I am an absolute sucker for people in a bad situation. So I've had to put these things in place. So it's like 10% of my income goes to established charities. Always, always, always. And that's how I can help, but it's very easy for people to take advantage of me. So I have to stick to strict rules, boundaries. I've talked about my boundaries in therapy a lot. Anyway, but this is I get pentacles for Republicans, and they're giving money out, but there's so little there. They're giving out so little, and there's one coin, but there are two hands. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Kitty with the little kitty toes. Don't look at those kitty toes. Soft little kitty toes. You are so soft. Yes, you are. You're a very soft kitten. You are a very soft kitten. You want to sit on my lap? Sit on my lap, sweetie. Come on. Come on. Good boy. No? Okay. Whoops. No flashing. Okay. It's so little. And I'm not saying it means that the whole state's going to go blue. I'm still getting a reddish purple. But this is a big crack. That's what I'm getting. So, is it going to just be a temporary thing, or is Kansas... let me see. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Page of Cups. I think in general things are going to go blue for a while. In general, I think the trend is going to move just because people have been so hurt by this whole mess. Hello, dear. Have you been hurt by this whole mess? Have you? The good boo-boo. Have you been hurt by this whole mess? Good boy. Come here. Park your rear end here on my lap. There we go. So I can do the readings for the nice people. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Okay, so where are we? 44. Let's read on. Boy. Good boy. The new polls. Let's read on Trump's new polls. Oh. Your sweetheart. Let's look at Trump's new polls, yes. It's a good kitty. You are sweet. Trump's polls. People are so sick of him. Like, okay, I mean, everybody knows I'm a Democrat, but I don't always get the cards or the energy that I want. But people are so sick of him. There are very scared business people, a lot of them, who are afraid their businesses aren't going to open up again. Mm-hmm. And that will help him. Oh, kitty approved. The camera's kitty approved. Okay. One approval is enough, sweetheart. Come here. There you go. Okay. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I like that because that speaks to karma. That speaks to it doesn't go up forever. That 3 is 3 of Cups. That is, I get cups for Democrats, and that's a good card for them. And the 3 of Wands, and Boo Boo is eating, actually he's tearing bits off of a cardboard box. All right, I'll have to go stop him because I'm sure it's very noisy. His is, the poll numbers, his numbers are, they go up and down, but they're definitely going to go down. And in the past, you know, with all of the Republicans in charge of both houses of Congress and the presidency, they really had a lot of energy, and the the cups were reduced. So, but that's the future, and that's going from just a little energy to the big energy, and working together. And karma. This is the card if your ship's coming in. Remember, in the Rider-Waite, the guy, he's smaller, and you can see the little ships out in the water. So I'm liking that. Let's see, is he done? No, he's not done. All right, I need to move him. Sorry, I'll be right back. Oh, sweetie. Oh, kitty. Yes, you are. Oh, you are a precious kitty. You are a precious kitty. Yes, you are. You're so good. You're so good. Yes, you are. You're so good. Oh, no. No. Okay. Apparently, it's not a matter of moving him. It's a matter of moving the box. Oh, I just saw something go past Dave saying that we need to pay more attention to school boards and local elections. Yes. Yes, we do. Must remove box now. Yes. I want that box. Oh, you'll love this. You'll love this. Hang on. Okay. I don't think my name's on this. No. But you can see. Yeah, those would be little kitty bites. This is what he does to cardboard boxes. He sits in the box, and then he's like when you pull, I guess traditionally, like if you're eating an animal and you're with your mouth, with their teeth pulling flesh or, whatever, bits off of an animal, a dead animal you've hunted. Well, so he does this. He gets hold and bites down and just pulls. So I haven't had a cat who did this before, but this is really his favorite thing. And you have to be careful because any cardboard he'll do this to. So anyway, my kitty does the same thing. Kathy's saying that's cool. Like my cat used to do that with my purse handles. Oh gosh, my beloved kitties used to do that. Well, that's good. That's good. That is very sweet. It is very sweet of them. And it really doesn't do any damage. Not really. I mean, I don't know with the purse handles it might, but with cardboard, you know, cardboard box, relatively harmless, yeah. So that's the... We adopted our dogs. The terrier ate an old couch. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me see here. Oh, Trump pardoning people. Okay, we're at 51. Will Trump pardon Flynn, maybe Stone? Actually, let's look at, I'll put Flynn here, Stone here. First, let me pull on the energy here. Trumpy. Yo, Trumpy. Are you going to pardon Flynn and or Stone? Roger Stone. Michael Flynn. Roger Stone. Can I hand out those pardons for them? Well, the energy I'm getting, even for how much he's going out and saying nice things about Flynn, there's just part of him that's, well, what have they done for me? Well, a lot. Yeah, but what have they done lately? So he definitely wants to, and even goes out and says he wants to, basically. But there's definitely an kind of under layer of, what good are they doing me right now? What am I getting out of it? And that's the key. What am I getting out of it? He's thinking. All right, Michael Flynn, Roger Stone. Are going to be is Trump going to pardon them? Flynn. Stone. What am I getting out of it? Just what am I getting out of it? Oh, the card for the reading is disappointment. I like minions. I like flying monkeys who don't get caught. Flynn, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. I don't know why I got them like this, but I do. Ace of Swords. So when I start dealing with legal matters, investigations, I start getting sword cards. And this is, so this is like home and this is legal. But that's a sort of truth. Lost in the chaos. Today was the deadline for the Mueller grand jury materials to be turned over. Redacted Mueller report has it all for both. It's coming out in sections now. Sooner rather than later. But this is a sort of truth. This is not the sort of... This is not the Emperor. I'm not even seeing the King of Wands here. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, and that's law people acting. But how? Just want to make sure, is that, is that the White House lawyers or the Department of Justice with Renfield Barr? Is that? I don't know if he has anything to do with something like that, but a pardon, I wouldn't think so. But who knows? Even if it was illegal with Trump, it's like, yeah, and I'm still going to read on it because whatever it is, even if it's illegal, because there's nothing he wouldn't do. Oh, Flynn. Oh, Flynn, Flynn, Flynn. It's worse than he got convicted of. There's bad stuff. Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. He's feeling a lot smaller than he was. And the Queen of Wands is often Pelosi, which is, sometimes it's her directly, sometimes it's her as the figurehead of the party right now. And Trump pardoning Flynn would be fodder for the campaign. Which makes me, but Michael Flynn, he's been up and down and up and down, and he's feeling much diminished. What he did was not good, and he did it for the money. And for Trump. I feel like there's something else there. Flynn. Is Trump waiting until after the election? Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. Two of Swords, a decision card. Temperance, Hermit. It's not great. There's nothing here that's jumping out. This is Trump. He's all up in his emotions. And of course, we know he's missing the moral cup. Flynn's feeling very much diminished, but this decision is tempered. And the Hermit is major arcana. I mean, Temperance and the Hermit together. You know, is the question: Are you going to jail? And if you get Decision, Temperance, and the Hermit, yeah. That's what that looks like. You're going to be tempered, whether in a big way, whether you like it or not, and you're going to be alone. You're going to be isolated from what you've known. So I think the problem is the campaign. This is what it feels like. All right, Roger Stone over here. Page of Pentacles. Oh, his energy is... If I get the energy around Roger Stone is that if he, like for some reason, if you didn't know who he was, and you were, you know, stuck in an elevator with him for half an hour, and you knew it wasn't going to be a long time. It wasn't like a major crisis. It was just like, oh, okay. Yep, well, you know, this thing's on a timer, and it'll start going again in, you know, 20 minutes or whatever, half an hour. And you were stuck there with him. He'd be quite affable. I mean, he'd be chatty and, you know, I'm not getting that he's awful on the surface. He's just icky on the inside and in his private life. Roger Stone. Well, Roger Stone is low on money, and he used to be living the life. And his lawyers have done what they could. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is often a happy family, which would mean him getting off, getting out, but I need more information because I don't know if that's just his wish to be with his wife or and I'd say you always get something in his energy that says that he loves his wife, but his idea of love and my idea of love are not the same thing. I would not want a man to love me the way that he loves his wife. At all. Ever. Stone, stone, stone. Roger Stone, you gonna get a pardon? Trumpy Wumpy? He feels very charismatic on the surface. It's just inside, it's like, ew. 8 of Swords. That doesn't look good. It's a being hemmed in from your own decisions, of your own making. Hermit, Chariot. Oh, this is Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, movement. This is all, oh. Oh! It looks like he's gonna get one. Like there's stuff in the works. But then Trump gets it politically. Oh, that's interesting. Because even in the last one, there was some, felt like he might, maybe, but yeah, major arcana, yeah, right now he's isolated, and then major arcana movement. Page of Pentacles is basically because he's paid people, or they get money somehow, and then more movement, and then it's like, I'm free, I can almost see it, I'm almost there, and boom. I like that. So, let me just sneak one more in here before I go, because I had to get up and I had to get the box away from the cat. So what I read on was Flynn and Stone pardons, and now at 62 and a half is, well, 63. Let's do will Trump finish his 4-year term? Because that was a big old, yeah, that was a big, ugly, oh, was this frozen? Okay, I think it should be all right. Let me just refresh the page. Okay. Is Trump going to finish his 4-year term? Okay. Is Trump going to finish out his 4-year term as president of the United States? Oh, he is going to be just pilloried, is that the word? By historians, by what people think in the future. Hanged Man, that's suspension. That's the card for the reading. Chariot, 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, there are definitely some strong forces holding him there. Magician, which might be Renfield Bar. Page of Pentacles. He should be out. This was the impeachment hearing. He's being protected, but it feels like the energy is like you get your diehards like Renfield Bar, but the energies, the support from the right is fading. Is it Hanged Man? Is it fully He has to leave the office before January 21st. I think it's January 21st, 2021. When you're reading, your brain's in kind of an alpha state. It is impossible, nearly impossible, to think of things like details. And so suddenly I sound like an idiot because I can't think of words and I can't think of names. And it's like, I'm brighter than this, I promise. So it's Trump out before January 21st. And yes, I just blew a raspberry. Page of Swords. Death card. Nine of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. There's gonna, no, it looks like he's going to certainly make it to, it feels like he's going to make it to the election. Because even with all of this stuff happening, the Republicans, I get the Nine of Wands for the Republicans standing in a line to protect him. And the Knight of Pentacles, people fighting for him, but there's so much judgment coming against him. But again, it's the Republicans greasing palms and what have you. But there's so much judgment coming up against that election day. I don't know if he'll make it to January, but this feels like he'll be there till election day. Yuck. No, then again, maybe not. Oh, did I misinterpret that? Because suddenly I'm getting from my guides, I'm getting that very clearly. I got that gif of the woman who's trying kombucha for the first time. I don't know what it's called. The stuff from Korea with the it's just like, yeah, well, no, well. Trump, well, that's the dynasty. Again, it's Mar-a-Lago, so more dynasty, but judgment. Star, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. There's some heavy-duty stuff. Pelosi, I'm getting this over and over. Pelosi has some heavy-duty stuff that she's going to bring up against. She may not have it yet. It might be, this stuff that legally is going to be released, but man, she is going to go after him. Whew. Maybe he's still the star, but there's so much judgment. And notice out of these 5 cards, 3 of these are against Trump. It's only 2 of them that are the passive, static, what he already has, Mar-a-Lago and stardom. But these judgment, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. Enjoy your money while you can, Trump. You are going to have legal problems. You're going to have legal problems. Anyway. Sir, I believe we all have guardian angels and spirit guides. I don't know why you're saying sorry. I believe we have guides. I just like now, I'll be doing something and suddenly it's like a thought, it almost feels like a thought being like put into my head or like pushed forward in my head. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's like, oh, okay. All right, well, that is going to do it for me. I've stayed on extra time today, but thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. And thank you so much to our troll slayers. You guys rock, and you make this possible. All right, so I will be here tomorrow, and we will read on more. And I'll read on more political, whatever your political questions are. And we're going to get through this. We are. All right. Yeah, it just, again, thank you so much. And thank you for all of your support, your likes, your subscriptions, the bell notification, patrons. I am blessed. You are a blessing in my life. So thank you. Have a great day, guys. Hang in there, okay? Okay.